Howdy, friends of the channel. My Forge Foundry thing for this game broke, and so we're just resetting it up. So it'll be a couple minutes, and I'll flip us over. I'm just having them get their character sheets set up real quick, and we should be good to go. So we'll be live in a few moments, guys. Thanks.
mists eternal where daylight dies, the Lord of Barovia watches mists eternal where daylight dies, the Lord of Barovia watches from the skies. His castle looms, a coffin of stone, a kingdom cursed, a root alone. Adventures lost to fate's cruel hand, step forth unknowing into the land. The cards are drawn, the night grows near. Welcome, my friends, Strahd is in mists eternal where daylight dies, the Lord of Barovia watches from the skies. His castle looms, a coffin of stone, a kingdom cursed, a root alone. Adventures lost to fate's cruel hand, step forth unknowing into the land. The cards are drawn, the night grows near. Welcome, my friends, Strahd is
Are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very broken show today.
Strahd goes.
Yeah, it just doesn't nothing wants to work, I guess, apparently. And
Welcome to Character Creation Part 2, where we make the
Right.
same characters.
And I don't remember any of my skills or abilities. And the ones that I do remember are not here.
And I try to figure out why other thingies aren't working for me either.
Yeah, I don't know what skill it is, but I have that, like, I can slip under somebody for like 5 movement. I potentially not get hit.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know
my
what that's
exposed
called.
blunder, the only ability that I actually know that I have, I can't find it anywhere. And it's supposed to be a class skill, and it's not there.
Well,
I like how the irony is I've never even used this skill. Not even once.
which skill are you talking about, Ronnie?
Exposed
I'll be
blunder.
honest. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't
Or
matter.
exploit.
I've never used it.
Exploit.
I'm never gonna
Blunder.
use it. The more I think about it, the less I want to.
Exploit what? Sorry. Vulnerability?
Blunder.
Or
Blunder.
wonder.
Exploit blunder. Blunder.
Pull my
It's the
backwards
one that
arm with
lets
your
me. It lets me take a 5-foot step to force them to run at me again to waste a movement if they miss.
Well, it is a. Let's see. It's a feat.
Yeah, it's a class feat, but it wouldn't let me take it.
So is that what? Did you take Takedown Expert or Trap Finder to? Because it's level 2.
I took Takedown Expert to take its place.
Okay. Well, that's why, because
Just like
it was a
that.
level 2 feat, so you would have been able to take it in your level 1 spot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Don't worry, I'm fixing it.
Am I happy?
This is fucking dumb. So if I don't pick them in the right spot, I can't get my fucking shit.
Yeah, because it does level.
Hey, I'm just glad I wasn't very skillful.
Well, I can't even remember my skills. I have 2 more to choose from, and I don't remember what they were. Because I think I just got 2, and I don't know which ones I
I would like to remind you that I just swing axe. I don't need nothing else.
Super fun.
Well, my character is way more like role play than fucking fighting because he fucking sucks in a fight. Like, nat one. Except last week I did actually have a good game where I rolled high.
Yeah, I swung like nothing. I swung at the air.
You got my dice, man.
Dude, I like how I have like this fancy ass helmet, but I've never been hit with any ranged attack.
Oh, for you to
So I've
be able
never had to use it. Well, you never know. It could come handy one day.
It is true. Oh, none of my playlist is on here either. I'm like, why is it so quiet? There's always some like white noise. I'm like, oh yeah, everything's broken, and it hates
Also,
me.
guys,
Love it.
we're broke again. We have no money. Maybe I can ask Strahd again if he'll give us money.
Try to give us money.
You want money? We need money. Can we have some?
This.
That little like short clip that I made that I sent you guys. Dude, I've watched that so many times. I know it's so stupid, but I laugh.
All right.
Chat, please forgive us. I don't know any of my characters.
My character's basically dead.
I've got everything
swing
but
axe.
like 1 that I don't remember.
Well, you go through all of yours like crazy. It's like mine are
Yeah.
just. I have like the medicine shit, and then I don't remember what I just took. And I have a whole bunch of extra skills from being a fucking investigator.
Moss, did you take your where you can like impress someone, or what the hell's that called?
It's called Glad Hand. I have that one.
Well, no, the one where you can first impression.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
the glad hand.
Oh, it's called Glad Hand.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, I
That's
just
like
picked
clutch.
I just picked something that works like alert from 5e, but it's like a +2 to perception rolls. And if I roll the same as someone else, I go before them. What the fuck was that called?
You did what now?
I got something that worked like alert, but it was like a +2 when I roll initiative with perception. And if they roll the same as me, I'm always before them.
Ah.
I don't know what that was called though. It was the thing I literally just picked up.
Pickpocket, Pilgrim's Token, Quick Jump, Quick Repair, Quick Squeeze. Oh man, this one thing I am just absolutely lost on. I have no idea. Like I got everything except for one of my skill feats, and I cannot remember what it was.
If you use it a lot, you can go back on one of the mods or the VODs and just kind of like skip through it to see if you can see it.
I would need to. Let me go through my actions and see if there was an action for it. To resolve, resist magic. Blah, 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 blah. There was one extra reaction here, I think. No, that's I for numbers.
That's not the one. Sounded like it, but it's not.
So, anyway, chat, how are you guys today? As we are trying to fix this as quickly as we can.
This is quality content. This is what you guys come here for.
Exactly.
When everything fucking breaks.
Yep.
Especially when I won't be here next week. I could try.
Worst.
Dude, what the? I don't know any of this shit. Know the beat? No. What did? I don't even know what it's called, man. I know like the 5e equivalent it's called, but I don't know what this one's fucking called.
For what?
It works like alert. It gives me a bonus to my initiative, and no one can go before me if we roll the same. And I can't find it. But I literally just picked it up. Is it Surefoot? You gain secrets in moving favorable terrains? No. Oh yeah, okay. I got. Oh no, never mind. I can't get that. I don't have a medic dedication. I have a medic background, so I can't pick that up. That's fucking dumb. What the fuck was this move called? Chat, help me out, guys. Who knows Pathfinder 2E's abilities? It works like alert. Ambush tactics, is that it?
That might be it.
Made the study of best practicing laying ambushes, terrain. No, that's not it. Fuck. Fucking fuck. We're on the list. This is probably to let us get inside, yeah.
I didn't want to do that.
Cavalier. What is this? Nope.
Come in here.
Trapsmith.
Ooh, okay. I took this one, but I still have one. I still have to find that fucking move. That was the medicine one I had. It's dumb. Why couldn't
yeah.
I?
Jeremy, by chance, can you look at mine to see why my character's HP is 30?
Well, the stamina points are 0. Well, you have 40 stamina points.
Yeah, I said mine's just 40. I have 38 HP.
With 40 stamina points.
Oh, I took toughness for tough.
Yeah, for
what
general
it is.
feat. That would do it, yeah.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you kindly for giving me that.
Yeah.
Aha, there's my 43. Much better. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
one last thing.
Uh-huh.
My AC should be 22, not 23. I don't know if I did something wrong. Because I know I'm one below loss. I don't know if I
That's a
did
good-
anything goofy.
I don't know. I'd have to look. But
I want to cry. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh shit! What was my quick thing called? Quick, my heal that let me heal quickly. Quick
Is it
or
Battlefield
recovery?
Medic or something?
Something recovery, continual recovery. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The fuck! I don't know the name of the ability I just fucking picked up.
Oh, here it is. Found it. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Nice.
Finally, after 48 minutes of looking. Okay. So now I need to remember.
Can't find a silver axe.
so you got to go into the axe
silver
and make
battle.
it silver. I
Oh,
can
okay.
do it here in a minute for you.
Trying to remember. Is this what I did? Yeah, because we got 2, 4. My AC should be 1 higher. Which I'm not gonna honestly like. I'm not gonna worry that much about 1 AC.
I mean, it always hits me by one more.
Yeah, I mean everything's got basically as much of a bonus to hit as we do. So just about. Equipment. Okay, so I had a great sword.
That was the one I was thinking of taking
Okay.
the other day.
Let's see. Two-handed. Details. Ah, okay, that's already there. So we're already at the double thingamabob. Let's see. I got a potency rune. Let's see. There we go. Two-handed.
I'm working as fast as I can to get everything on here too. That might kill you tonight. I mean,
Might as well, dude. Yeah. All right. He Strahd ambushed you and killed you all. Good job.
no, that's
But we have
not
been
fun.
reincarnated.
Is the silver a standard grade?
Yes.
Damn, this thing's worth $1,000.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm about to go sell it. Thing.
Don't. We need it.
Forget y'all. We dusted me off, and we can make a potion. I'm getting the hell out of here.
I forgot about that.
We have so much money now, I think.
Alternate.
Yeah. How about this one? We just get the potions and leave Barovia. Say fuck everything.
If
You know,
they-
there's a skill in the game where it's called what is speedrunner? So with a success or like a critical success, you can like go through walls.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you critically fail, you're locked in unless you use wish. You're just stuck unless you use wish. It literally says on there, you need a skill like wish to get you unstuck.
That'll happen.
I appreciate the drive-by, like Len Green. I'm probably not still here, but appreciate it regardless.
Yeah. Me too. Considering this is our best stream yet.
Yeah. Very sad that happened, but you know,
It
Me too.
happens.
life happens.
All right, I'm going to give up trying to figure this out.
Okay.
Because I hadn't got to use it yet, so I guess it doesn't fucking matter. Enigmar, you're a piece of trash. Okay, so maybe there's like a different, not your worst stream at least.
Well, that's
Who
good.
knows? Who knows? At least we're entertaining as we're special.
Yeah, I'm really bummed about the music. I think is like the one thing I'm bummed the most about. But you know, such is life.
Yeah, I did 72
I'm
damage myself.
sorry,
That was-
JJ. Remind me one more time what the leveling system we're using is. It's just alternate leveling.
We're using auto progression.
Auto progression. Okay.
I need to have them ready too. Yeah, what really sucks is all the work I did for this just sort of is out the window, which is such a.
Automatic bonus progression. That's what it is.
That's the one.
Automatic bonus progression. Let's see. So we got a defense potency. Plus, that's where it came from. Oh, it's already in there. Shit. Okay, that's done. Okay, make sure that. Okay, that's on there. Attack potency's on there. That should be right. Is my.
What's
Is your what?
Trying to remember where I was at. Oh, holy
Looks like-
smokes. Simple and martial swords. I am a master. I know that isn't right. There's something else going on here that caused my AC to be higher. Because I know my dex wasn't a +5. I had brought it up to a +4.
Yeah, that was my realization that my AC is 23 because I actually punched in my skills.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. Oh, one last thing. My key ability, is that supposed to be Dex?
I don't remember what it is for barbarian. Hold on, I think it might be Constitution
Your class, I would think it'd be strength.
or strength.
But I don't know.
I always forget. I'm on Archives of Nethys as well. Character creation.
Well, the whole
class,
campaign, it's been on Dex.
detail. Key attribute should be strength.
Oh
Interesting.
my god.
Is that something
my
you can
God.
fix?
Yep.
Okay,
It's-
cool. Cool.
There's the item bonus.
I don't know what that boosts or what it does, but
Items.
It'll just go for any abilities that require your key attribute. So for you, could be quite a bit.
Okay, +1 bonus to that skill. What did I do?
Yes.
All right. I think I got skills close to what I had. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Oh wait, I still
Yeah,
have another skill feat that I don't talk about.
yeah, some of my feats and stuff are like empty, but like I don't remember them, so I don't really care. Whatever they were, they weren't being used anyways.
Okay.
I got my main ones. I got the encouraging words, quick coercion, inspiring martial stance, martial, whatever the hell it was, raging thrower, intimidation, close enough.
All right.
Well, hopefully we can get back the regular game soon.
I'm excited.
Oh, I
Right.
think I had. Let's see.
Yeah, long swords. You guys did some. Okay, perfect. Unlock. Great
Some
sword,
healing
reinforced
potions.
chassis. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to. I know you guys had some healing potions, so
I
I'm
had
just gonna.
two.
I had a moderate and I had a minor.
Okay. I was just
What
gonna
are
give
the
you
two
guys.
smaller ones for?
You should now have some. You said which ones? Do you remember how? There you go. You got it already. Okay, perfect.
Just have two small ones.
All right.
I know for sure Moss has whatever one's above that elves to one.
Yeah, he's
All I
got.
can do.
He's got a couple of them.
Man, I don't even know what the fuck's going on with my character.
I think we had before the ending of the last episode, we had at least 70 something gold. That's all I remember for the gold.
Well, one of you just found like
big tree?
1,200 silver pieces.
Yeah, one of
But
you
I mean,
picked up
like,
the 1,200 silver
before
pieces.
that.
I
Yeah,
did.
before that, we had 70 something.
Yeah, that sounds about right. If you just no, until I can get back in the other game, that's fine. If everybody has about that much, that's fine. But yeah, let's get into this a little bit, and we'll kind of see what happens. So welcome everybody. Thank you for hanging out while we kind of create characters, because the modules of my old game broke and I have a lot of them. So it was less time for us to do this than it would have been for me to uninstall and reinstall, or just uninstall everything. But we are here now, episode 15, back to the starter village. As last episode, you guys hung out in the Vistani caravan village. You met some dusk elves, who Casimir is their leader, and sort of sent you guys, eventually on another side quest. Maybe just another quest in general for yourselves. Another part of this whole mystery that is Barovia. But he wants to accompany you when you go on that. So you said, let's do this one thing we've wanted to do for a while now. Then we'll come back and we'll go to this Amber Temple you speak of, as he says it is supposed to be high in the mountains. So could be, along the lines of something you are also looking for. But you know for a fact that the Abbey of St. Markovia in the city of Kresk holds an item, two of which should help you defeat Strahd in some way. And that is where you headed off to. We're going to make it pretty simple and easy and say you guys leave early enough in the morning that you guys arrive at Kresk before dusk. You're probably, we'll say, it's probably a good 7 or 8 hour walk. You skate by the village of Valaki. You do pass by the walking platoon of ghost knights that you saw earlier. And the woods are eerie. You feel as if along the way, nothing really interferes with you. You don't get attacked by any wolves, but every once in a blue moon, you guys kind of look to the sides and maybe see some red eyes in bushes. And there's a strange amount of ravens and Ingmar, and maybe even Numlock with your kind of mind for numbers. Notice that there's just this, every so often, there's 3 or 4 ravens that are just kind of on the trail in front of you. And obviously as you get close, they scatter, but then, maybe another 45 minutes to an hour down the road, you catch them again on branches. Just something kind of strange. But you guys arrive at Kresk, and you can see, a little ways away, the gate. You see the kind of torches burning at the front of it, and you're pretty sure you see the same 2 guards that were there when you guys arrived in Barovia not much more than a week ago.
I read last time we were here, they did not let us stay because we came in with the Vistani. Do you think you can talk them into letting us visit the Abbey? If they remember us?
I can try. I don't really know the burgomaster of this village very well. Ismark and his father fairly rarely spoke about him. He just seemed kind of like a, I don't know, it always seemed so far, Kresk. But I guess I can try.
Are we still in disguises? Because I know we wanted to do like some disguises so they probably wouldn't recognize us.
That is up to you. I mean, you have a bunch more people now with you as well. But if you would like to try to put, basic disguises together, I will have whoever wants to be in charge of that roll. Let's see. What do I want you guys to roll for that? Deception.
6'7", 300 pounds. Might be kind of hard for me to.
Yeah, I would say deception or performance would be the 2 for a disguise, whichever one you would like to roll.
Those are like the only 2 skills I'm not trained in.
I
I
have.
think those are the 2 skills I am trained in.
Yeah, I have nothing in those skills.
So you're leading the whole
And
way.
it falls to Hobokinn.
So hold on, I screwed up my. One of these skills is not supposed to be expert.
It wasn't like true disguises, but it was like stuff that kind of covers our attributes, like my elf ears, shit like that. So I'm just like wearing like a cloak, but it's like it's up to where it covers my ears, but you can still see my entire face.
Yeah. Well, this map doesn't do a great job of letting you know how kind of much of a hill Kresk is on. It has the little dashes, but the abbey itself is, from this distance, the best you can tell, 300 or 400 feet up on like a standalone plateau. And so even from the road here, you can see it above the city wall, and there are switchbacks that lead all the way up to the mountain And so, this backside here is all straight cliff.
Mhm. So what you're saying is we should climb up the cliff and hope we don't fall to die.
I mean, you could. I just wanted to, before you guys went, well, maybe we can sneak by just so you know that it's, real tall.
I mean, if you want to sneak by, I kind of lost my grapple. It fell out of my backpack. I don't know what happened. Then I end up in handcuffs.
Yes.
I thought I had a grappling hook, but now I don't remember. It seems I may have lost it as well.
I don't even have my bed ration or my rations anymore.
It seems
My
as though a
goodness.
goblin has come and taken everything from our bags.
Goblins.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So, remind me again. I'm sorry. I was finalizing everything on my character. So we're just standing outside of Kresk, right? And we're getting disguised.
That
Well, I
it
think we
sounds
already
like.
had-
Oh, sorry.
I think we already decided that we were going to have something like you were going to try to hide your robotness or your automaton thing, and he was
yeah,
just
you
going
wanted
to
to buy a
wear.
cloak.
He was just going to wear.
Oh, that's right. I have a
a
traveling
cape.
cloak. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah,
You are welcome,
I
sir.
I think we were all just putting on a cloak or something to try to hide some of our
We're gonna
features.
show up with glasses and a fake mustache.
Traveler's cloak. Here we are.
Yeah, so
He's got a
if,
fake mustache on top of his real mustache. What do you do?
Oh, wait, that's right. Because I was like, if you try to make me shave my mustache, I'll kill you. Or if you try to shave my beard, I'll kill you.
I mean, Chad's saying it's climbing time, so I mean, it might be
All
climbing
right,
time.
Chad. If we fail, we'll climb.
All right. What would you like? An athletics roll?
If we're climbing, yeah, it'll be athletics.
Okay. So can we just assume that we have an adventurous pack with rope and stuff?
Yeah, you guys could have the Vistani could have sent you off with an adventurer's kit or two. So some rope
Okay.
and maybe some grappling hooks, as part of the
Okay,
reward.
And I know I had a lantern.
You did. I think you
and
had a hooded
oil.
lantern.
Yeah, I had a hooded lantern and oil.
Mhm.
So I don't know what everybody else's athletics is. My athletics is plus 14.
-9.
Ooh. Mine's a 13.
Okay. So I can try. I'll just pull my oversized hood. I specifically remember, unless this is pertaining to one of my other many characters. I have an oversized hood, and that might be another character.
It's okay. I mean,
God,
it's
Yeah.
The only thing I remember is that we wanted to do costumes, and you're like, "I'm going to buy a
Yeah.
cloak."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll just throw my hood up and then attempt to climb over the. We're climbing over the wall.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
All of you
Well-
can make if that's the route you're gonna go. Once you decide, make me perception checks.
Okay.
And I think he meant climbing the back wall and not actually climbing. to
Yeah,
get into
like
there.
a wall
Yeah.
into Kresk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Numlock and Hobokinn, you guys remember even from the last time you were here that this Kresk maybe has 100 people,
Mm-hmm.
and you're looking at if that's 100 people, even if it's 50-50 men and women, there is maybe 10 guards on at a time, if there's even that many guards. So you have two
Okay.
at the gate, and you're pretty sure you could, if you pick a spot on the wall, there will be a percentage that maybe there's somebody patrolling, but the percentage is very low. So if you either want to put your characters where you think you want to climb the wall, we'll do
Just wanna
stealth,
do,
and then we'll do some climbing.
Just want to do I don't know. Do we want to get as close as we can to the Abbey, or do we want to go?
I wouldn't mind that.
Where in the Abbey is? Am I looking at it right here?
Yeah, so you're gonna go up these switchbacks right here.
Okay.
So,
So we'd probably want to like try climbing over, like maybe over here.
Would we be able to help the individuals that don't have high athletics?
Let's see. What I'm thinking is if I try to climb over and I'll just throw the rope back over the wall. How tall is this wall, by the way?
on that side, it's a steep incline of probably a good 20 or 30 yards, and then the wall itself is probably almost 20 feet. It's pretty tall.
Oh, so it's not if like how long is my rope? It's probably only 50 feet. I don't know if that'd be long enough.
We can
You
try
don't
to
think
use it.
that you don't think that it could go up and over, but you definitely think that you can get it to the top.
Okay. So I guess that's what I'll try to do. Are there like I forget what they're called, the pieces that jut up
Mm-hmm.
for archers to take cover behind? Okay. So I think what I want to do is try to climb up, and then I'll tie the rope around that and then just lower it back down if I can.
Yeah, that will make the your athletics will be 15 to get the grappling hook up there and climb. Everybody else's will be 10 once they are using the rope. And I'm gonna with that 15, it's gonna be the whole action. Is why it's a little bit more difficult.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Instead of having you make roll like 3 dice, I'll just
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say
Did
as long as I
you-
don't roll a natural one.
it's
Yeah,
pretty
me
much
too.
like
Watch me roll that one. though.
fall out at that point. You like and just perfectly get it up and over. And yeah, you get to the top. You drop the rope down. Numlock, make me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Oh!
Okay. You're standing on this thing, and you see, obviously, the gate torches from the guards, and you can see 4 more kind of like moving torches because you can pretty much see, the entire city.
Mm-hmm.
And so at this point, with that perception, as long as you guys don't botch some stealth checks, and I'm just because wasn't able to make the character sheets for the other guys, I'm not going to have them do skill rolls. As long as you don't roll any natural ones, you think you can time sneaking to the switchbacks, and then at that point, you know that they sort of were avoiding the Abbey. You remember talking to a burgomaster here, Burgomaster Kreskov, and they sort of like let the Abbey do its thing. The abbot came down from time to time, but yeah, they didn't really have any interest in. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, close your eyes.
Eyes.
That's okay. It'll be the next. It'll be the
Boss-
next map.
Boss and I like yes, same thing. I like how it's like can't switch streams, and I was like, okay. Like,
Okay, so I'll just like
Yeah.
whisper down in my automaton-y way. I don't know if I have a whisper volume setting. The coast is mostly clear. Please proceed up the rope.
sounds good to me. Oh, good. Thank God I didn't roll that one.
Okay.
It'll roll one day.
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
guys get over very easily, and for the most part, pretty stealthy. You don't make any obscene noises or anything like that, so it feels pretty good. Okay, you guys get up. I'm assuming you untie the rope, tie it to go down the other side.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you get down to the other side, are you leaving the rope up, or are you, making a
we
Samwise
probably-
Gamgee knot?
I assume we take it.
Yeah. We don't want anybody. We can't have anyone following us up.
Yeah. All right.
We're
And
seeing
then
that we snuck in.
I will need 2 stealth rolls from each of
Okay.
you.
Whoa, dude!
All right. Well, maybe this new game is the one we play, so Moss can hit some stuff.
So-
Things are gonna go to shit here pretty quickly because I'm getting rid of all my good rolls.
So I'm about to roll stealth rolls.
Okay.
For some reason, I have a +3. I know 100% I have a +0. So whatever this is, -3, okay?
Okay.
I am so sorry, everyone.
How dare you?
Oh, it's because of dexterity. Oh, thank you for taking dexterity. Oh, I'm so smart. Never mind.
You saying thank you to yourself in the past?
Oh,
Oh yeah, he just leveled up his dex. Look at that.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys
Now-
make it too.
I have
The
to roll one more.
switchbacks. Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. Sorry. I was just so excited.
That's fine. That's
Thank you, +3.
That's funny. Yeah, you guys make it to the switchbacks, avoiding probably 2 different, guard patrols. And you start your winding way up the switchbacks. It is the higher you go, very quickly does the atmosphere seem to change. It's a pretty steep hike. It's not quite an easy one. And as I now bring you over to this map. Have to. You guys get towards the top. You don't see any lights. There is nothing really indicating anything is going on here in the Abbey. So you guys can move a bit. You see the wall here. It's like a, actual construction gate, stone, and everything like that. This wall is just tall enough to where you can't see, and these look like, kind of the same 2 rooms the guards were in.
How tall's the wall?
Probably about 10 feet, because it has a little bit of this cliff. So you can't quite, it's not as high as the city walls, and this is more like rough stone, where that was, built stone. Now these buildings that look like guardhouses maybe are of a nice stone, but this is sort of like that old wooden or old stone kind of fence that surrounds things. But it's tall enough with the help of the cliff that it's tough to see.
Are
Thank
we
you,
trying to
fantastic.
look to see over wall?
aren't we just trying to get into the app?
Wait,
You are,
is that
yeah.
the Abbey?
Okay.
Yeah, aren't we trying?
You are.
Isn't this where it is? Right?
Yeah, you guys are walking up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk up to this wall here and just peer around the corner and see, is there anybody at the gate? Is the gate closed?
Make me a perception check.
23.
You don't see anything, but you hear some snoring coming from, well, both sides of what looks to maybe this gatehouse. And this gate, this portcullis, portcullis, it seems to be sort of makeshift. And you're pretty sure you could probably just push it or lift it open. It doesn't seem like it's super secured.
I'll walk back and I'll just be like, it seems as though there are sleeping people in either gatehouse. However, it seems as though the portcullis may be raised very easily with nothing but brute strength, which I possess much of.
We should just go through them, I guess.
Well, my question might be,
Just not wake them up.
ooh, I have an idea. Can I see? I'm gonna go back over here and are there any like gears or anything that work a chain that's hooked to the portcullis?
You can see that inside the one kind of to the north is where it leads, so that might have the mechanism to open the gate.
Okay. I'm going to take one of the pints of oil that I have for my hooded lantern and just dump it on the gears. Lubricate it so it hopefully quiets it down, doesn't like squeak or screech or anything like that when we try to lift it up. Because I assume we can't open it from the outside. There's no lifting mechanism or anything, right?
Yeah, you don't see any levers or anything like that, but you think that maybe with the high enough strength, it doesn't, it's not in the best condition. So, I don't know, a strong one of you might just be able to pop it open long enough for everybody to get in.
I will dump the oil on it to hopefully quiet it down.
Okay.
Just in case it is loud.
Yeah.
And then I'll call Hobokinn over. Hobokinn, would you assist me in lifting this portcullis?
I don't see why not. Is it going to make a sound?
I do not know. That is why I dumped oil on it. Hopefully lubricating the gears to prevent any mechanical squealing. Okay. And then I will pop over. There we go.
Make a stealth or a strength check. What type of check would you like?
For opening the gate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Athletics.
You got it.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. You open this thing quietly and really without any sort of notice.
Very good. I didn't even have to lift a finger.
And yeah,
That's good.
you can hold it long enough for everybody to kind of get under and
Mosey in.
yeah. You can see that these two buildings are little guardhouses. There is quite the stench coming from them, sort of like a body odor mixed in with just like a general rot, like a compost kind of smell.
If I peek myself in, will I get that's odd? Will I notice if they are already dead?
Yeah, the smell is not like decomposing flesh, so it doesn't smell like
Okay.
death. It just smells like gross.
Do they smell worse than Hobokinn?
Well,
I'm
no,
probably immune
he's
to the
pretty
smell.
clean now, so
All right, let's get out of here, guys. They smell worse than Hobokinn.
and yeah, you can hear light
Why do you
snoring
guys
and
keep bringing that up?
just kind of a fresh fish.
Does it sound like a human?
It's like a heavy accent in human, almost with like a lisp.
Can I like peek in the gate or peek in the door?
Sure. You peek in the guard rooms, and they are kind of filthy and covered in blankets and rugs, and you can see movement under one of these kind of cloaks or kind of bedrolls, and on the side, like right next to where you see the gear, the lever for the gate. And it looks like it's just kind of a pull chain that they would wrap around. And make me another perception check as you pop your head in there.
27.
You look at this creature, and it sort of like moves a little bit, almost in like an animal way, how they sort of adjust themselves. And the cover sort of falls off its face, and this humanoid creature has a snout. It looks like half its face is covered in fur, and it's got sharp ears. Its nose is kind of elongated, and it sort of is covered, and it kind of turns itself back over.
I'll walk back over and describe the creature.
Maybe we should kill it. I mean, you got a magic sword now. He's got a silver axe. I got a silver sword.
Irina will
I
kind
only-
of step in at that. She's like, this place is supposed to... All I hear is that the abbot is good. From what you've told me, it sounds like Burgomaster Kreskov has just sort of left him alone, but everything I've heard is rumors. He's trying to bring the Morning Lord back from here. I don't know. I haven't heard anything bad.
Why would he have these creatures guarding the abbey?
We could wake them up and see.
That sounds like a bad idea, but okay.
Hint, hint from the DM. Unless the DM just wants us to get into fights.
Me no
He's
no.
trying to kill. He's trying to kill us so we don't have to remake the game.
That's the
Do
show,
you think
folks.
it's
Me?
Do you think it's a good idea to wake people up when we snuck into place? Wouldn't that cause a alarm?
I mean,
Well, it seems as though the townsfolk have no desire to come up here anyway. Perhaps they are scared of whatever these creatures are.
Why would they be
Maybe.
scared of us now?
Maybe there is nothing to fear.
Sure, let's wake him up.
What's
What's the
Reagan will
worst
be
that
like,
can happen? We stab.
yeah, I mean, Reagan will pipe up. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, it's actually a demon. I mean,
Look
that
at
would fit
Reagan and
real
be
well
like-
with, everything else we found out about this place.
I have
Why
my
would you put
sword
that-
out now.
Why would you put that into? Why would you speak that into existence, Reagan?
I mean, I feel like, I don't
Feel.
know.
You feel. You feel. It's all about feeling.
Yeah, I'm an emotional
he
guy.
is
I
a
don't know what to tell you.
Perhaps we should wake him up. And yeah, I'll just walk in. Excuse me.
What? Who are you? And he kind of stands up and pulls a dagger from under his, like, he's got like two cloaks on. He's trying to kind of cover his face.
You don't need to fear. I am a peaceful automaton, and I would like to use my glad hand skill.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, it's somewhere around here. I wish they made an action out of it, but they didn't. Or maybe they did. Make an
Might be under the-
impression.
might be-
Diplomacy. Ba-ba-ba.
Hold.
Hey! Natural 20.
All right. This creature stands up, and some of the blankets that it was wrapped in sort of fall off, and it's about just under 5 feet tall. And you can see the left side of its face and maybe even body are covered with like lizard scales. The right sides are kind of tufts of wolf fur, and you can see splotches of like pale human skin. This one's got one feline eye. It's actually her, yeah. And the hand she has the dagger in looks kind of like a cat's paw, but with a thumb. And she's like, "Oh, visitors, you're a robot? A creation?"
Not your muted boss.
Might I ask what you are?
My name is Siegfried. And she looks around and goes, "Oh no, we are going to get into trouble. Excuse me." And she like runs past you kind of quickly and then heads to this other gatehouse. And you can hear it kind of like somewhat loud in like a hushed tone to be like, Otto, we fell asleep again." And you hear some grumbling, and another creature a moment later walks out. This one about the same height, little under 5 feet, but is a kind of a beardless dwarf with a donkey, parts of a donkey face. One ear that stands up like a wolf's ear. He's got, this one has the snout, and you see, oh, is there people here? And they sort of run kind of back to you guys. For some reason, it doesn't let me flip the tokens anymore, but that's all right.
You must be You must be from Valaki, and this mask must have gotten stuck on your face.
No, I am from here. The abbot. We are from here. But who are you? Why are you here?
I am called Numlock. This is Enigmar, Hobokinn, Irina, and Periwimple.
And Reagan.
And Reagan.
You can
How
see
could I forget Reagan?
this one goes, I am Otto, and this is Siegfried. And Siegfried kind of steps up to you, Hobokinn, and sort of almost cat-like, sort of like saunters up to you and sort of walks around you and is kind of like checking you out. Doesn't have a tail, but if you think, if this was a cat, the tail would definitely be all over the place. And she's like, I like this one. Are you friends?
No, don't, no, not again. Not again, not again, not again, not again.
Not again.
If you are friends, we will take you to see the abbot. And Otto and
Yes, we are
Siegfried
friends.
sort of just start walking down the path. And then they stop about right here. They turn around and say, please don't tell him we were sleeping.
Absolutely not. I saw no one sleeping.
Thank you. And they continue. What, sir?
He heard the cat.
And you
it's like
hear they get
busting
right
cats.
here, as I squeak, and they call out, and this gate opens, and they bring you into this courtyard here.
Quite the security for such a small town church.
The abbot wants to make sure we are all very safe.
This much is clear.
So I'll kind of describe a few things as we get kind of into the courtyard here. As you guys are approaching, right outside the gate, it's a 15-foot high curtain wall that joins the abbey's two wings together. Two guards stand at attention, and they sort of let you pass, along with Otto and Siegfried. Oh, yeah. They are up on the ramparts of like these little 2-story things. And then you can kind of see a tarnished plaque as you guys enter on the side of one of the doors that reads, May her light cure all illness. Enigmar, you notice as you approach that the guards that Otto and Siegfried called up to are actually just scarecrows that have been put in armor and are just standing there leaning in a position that looks like there is somebody occupying that space.
Those guards look very well strong and not to be messed with. And I kind of just...
Yes, they are very scary. And you can...
their name.
Yes, and you can see again, kind of similar to, the guard towers that you've seen in Kresk and up below. These slightly bigger, but look like they probably serve the same purpose. There is a well in the middle of this courtyard, and you kind of are opened up to a little bit of a lively area. There's you see, to the north and the south, kind of two buildings that have regular wooden doors, fitted with iron bars across. A rope bucket with an iron beam are for the well along the perimeter, tucked under the overhangs here. So these kind of little doors that you see, these all seem to be sheds, completely closed doors with little sliding latches. And you can hear animal noises, the best you can discern, coming from them, kind of groans and whimpering. You see chickens running around, and you see there is a creature. There's another one of these I forgot to put out. Let me pop her. Attached, another called mongrel folk. Seems to be on a leash. This one, though, has bat-like wings and sort of bird-like features, a beak, things like that. And she sort of caws curiously at you as you enter and sort of goes to the extension of her leash, which looks like it's probably about 20, 25 feet. And Otto runs over to her and says, Mishka, Mishka, these are friends that they are here. We're going to get the abbot. And he kind of turns around to you guys and he says, stay here while we make sure the abbot can see you. And they sort of take off towards this building over here.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, can I go over here and just like peer down into the well?
Yeah.
Just
Go
like,
right
I wonder what's
ahead.
down in here. If there's any spare change.
And about 20 feet down the well, make me a will save. Just roll a will save.
Ooh. Lovely. 15.
That's enough to not be completely scared or draw your weapon, as you see movement and one of these mongrel folk that have spider-like appendages sort of comes up out of the well. Not completely.
I used my slam down to knock it back down into the well.
Oh,
kidding.
God.
I'm not
Oh
gonna
no,
do
this
that.
is Mishka who's down here, yeah. And she sort of pokes her head up, sees you, and sort of ducks down a little bit and tries to hide herself.
What are you doing here? Why do you live in the well?
Almost like a hissing. It is comfortable. The sunlight hurts my eyes.
I don't blame you.
Is it sunny outside?
No, actually, there's a very thick fog.
It's always foggy.
You seem to be in
Bird.
luck, as the fog is heavy today. You may emerge from your hidey hole.
And sorry, I'm adding the fog. Sort of slowly emerges, but doesn't come out of the well, and just sort of, again, a little bit taller than Otto and Siegfried, and sort of comes up, her head popped over the well, and she kind of sees she has 6 eyes, and some of them kind of squint, and she goes, "It's still a little bright, but not too bad. You are here to see the abbot?"
We are. Might I ask, as my curiosity has been piqued, what is the cause of all of these amalgamations of multiple creatures? I have seen many of what might be called homunculi, or is it the right word?
Could be,
Or,
yeah. You
homunculus.
would probably
Yeah.
assume this would be a homunculi type creature, yeah. We are the abbot's creation. He is, how you say, a god?
The abbot is a god.
He created us. And she looks over to the other two. The one with the bat wings sort of has its head cocked, very parrot-like. And the other one, what's the other one look like? They're all kind of crazy. Oh, no, it's just the one, sorry. And she sort of sees Mishka pop her head out and kind of gives an excited caw and flaps her wings. And Mishka kind of looks over at her and says, "That is my sister,
Oh,
Marzena."
well. It is a pleasure to meet all of you homunculi. But tell me, why do you consider the abbot a god?
He created us. Only gods can create.
Well,
They're
that is not
created me.
actually.
She's not the god.
It's not actually true. You can create by finding another gender and going, and the birds and the bees, and
He
I go into I start ranting for however long it takes. What's it called?
Yeah, and you can see
Auto-
Mishka's, all of her eyes are like intent on listening to you, and she goes, he did not birth us. He does not. He cannot become pregnant. He created us. He created
Is it
everybody
possible?
at the abbey.
Is it possible that he more manipulated things rather than created?
You definitely, Enigma, definitely get the sense that these are not extremely intelligent creatures. And so, got to keep up with the camera. And so, your line of questioning you think is above their intelligence. They understood the birds and the bees, but any more on that, she just sort of cocks her head a little bit and chitters with kind of her mandible.
He sounds like my kind of people.
I have a query for you, if you don't mind, Mishka.
Query?
A question.
Oh, okay.
What think you of the Vistani?
The Vistani. They are people who live here. And she sort of looks out, like past the wall kind of thing. I do not know them. They are friends.
Have you any predispositions towards them? And has the abbot said anything about them?
I think one visited a while ago. I did not come out of my well.
Did you overhear a name?
No.
Unfortunate.
And
I apologize, as I asked you multiple queries. Questions.
That is okay. And you see Siegfried and Otto come back and say, the abbot want to see you. This way.
Perfect. And I give Mishka a pat on the head and say, "Thank you for all your help.
She sort
You are
of
a good girl."
drops down into the well as you kind of go to reach for her. Oops.
I have a feeling that she is absolutely hideous, but at the same time also adorable.
Oh, they're all hideous. Again,
It's like
I
Hobokinn.
didn't quite get the time I wanted to set all this up. So you guys enter the main building of the abbey here, and you can hear from kind of the shed as you get to the door, so a slight scratching at the door. Let me find Hobokinn. And you enter to a very warm lit building. I'll give you the main actual description of the main hall here. Gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single stringed instrument by some unseen master. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arched leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire in a hearth, while above the fireplace mantel hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper levels. There's 2 on this map. While in another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. So this one's down. This one's up. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin, dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as to not touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. Along with her, it looks like maybe they were discussing or having some sort of conversation. A young, handsome man in a brown monk's robe gently takes the woman by the hand A painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a chain around his neck, and he moves with the grace of a saint. And he sort of walks with her. One thing is that you do notice is that she is taller than him by quite a bit.
I was actually going to ask if she was a giant.
She seems to be. They walk around the table. I'm just going to have them come. And again, it doesn't let me. Those ones rotate, not the other ones. All right, whatever. But they seem to be kind of walking around the table as you guys enter, and the abbot sort of steps in front and welcomes you in. Hello, my friends, Otto and Siegfried. I see you have met Otto and Siegfried. It's really weird. It won't let me turn those tokens, but whatever. And he sort of dismisses them, and they sort of rush out the door behind you guys.
Goodbye, my friends.
Please,
Yes.
welcome. Come
Yes,
in.
your abominable creations are most polite.
Yes, abominable is not the word I would use. They are beautiful, although simple-minded. They...
Hobokinn, you have a lot in common.
And he sort of looks, endearing and kind of with like a fatherly look as Otto and Siegfried sort of scamper out of the main hall. And he goes, they have much to learn of the world, and I have much to teach them. They are good. They are simple, he kind of says again. But please, come, warm yourselves by the fire. It is foggy and cold this high in the mountains, and I find that there is nothing better than a warm hearth and some friendly company. But please, you may call me the abbot. And this is Vasilka. She is my
Hello,
student.
the abbot.
Wait, is this God? What they say?
Yes,
Oh.
it seems as though your creations regard you as a deity.
Yes, that is something new that they have kind of discovered, as a few of them have learned to read. And if you can believe it or not, the Abbey has mostly deity-like books here, so they have sort of come up with a few things on their own. I do not think of myself as a god. I merely work through the Morning Lord. He sort of touches the wooden holy symbol on his chest. Enigmar, you notice a few things about Vasilka that are odd. You see, kind of under her dress, her.
See under her dress.
Well,
Nice.
the parts where you can, like under her underarms and stuff like that. On her left side, there is one stitch that runs completely around her arm, and maybe it's the light of the fire. She has heterochromia, so one eye is blue, the other is brown. You see that one stitch on her left arm, and you think you see kind of on the shoulder as well, sort of snaking back under the dress, another long stitch. But other than that,
Like
she
Sally
is
from
very beautiful.
Nightmare Before Christmas style.
Yes. So basically, there's a skill that I almost took called like something stitch. It allows you to like stitch the undead and kind of make them more human.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So it's probably that. But we've heard of the monk, right? And it said a holy symbol hidden behind the sun. He's wearing a necklace that has the sun. I want to check out the necklace that he's wearing, but like without grabbing it or at the moment. And I'll probably ask him a little bit later, but I want to look at it.
Which card was that again? Can you tell me?
The monk, I think.
Was it the monk that also had that one? Nice.
Yeah.
Powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. The treasure is hidden behind the sun in the house of a saint. Monk.
Ah, there we go. Yep, behind the sun, the house is okay.
But
Yeah,
that is some fine stitch work I see there. As I'm not really looking at her. But
you have the eye of one who studies the body, whether that be for medical reasons or curiosity. Yes.
a bit of both.
Vasilka here was damaged when I found her, and I have put her back together.
It's very nice of you.
Of course. Now, what
Where
brings
did you find her?
Oh, on my travels.
Was she injured? I'm sorry. I'm speaking of you as if you were not here.
She sort of just nods at you. Injured is not quite. Well, in a sense, yes. She was a lost soul when I found her. And I have given her a body.
Can I make like
She's like
an
Frankenstein.
occultism check or something like that to see if maybe I recognize the form, like the idea of putting a spirit back into a different vessel? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah, I'll take an occult or an arcane. One of the two.
They're both
Anybody
about
who
the
wants
same.
to roll 'em.
I'll do Arcana because that's more my trainings. Oh,
You know,
Should have went a gold.
really, what your brain goes right to is necromancy. But if he's a priest of a good deity, that doesn't seem right. So you're a little confused.
is this necromancy? This makes no sense. How can you be deemed to represent the Morning Lord while also practicing necromancy?
No, well, I guess in a general sense, it could be deemed as such, but it is a finer art than the ill-reputed necromancy. I don't know how long you have been in Barovia, but I'm sure you have seen the soulless wandering, and, well, I specialize in wayward souls.
Is that why the townsfolk here in Kresk avoid the abbey?
No, they avoid the abbey because of my children, and he points out. Although I tell them not to venture into town from time to time, some of them are rebellious in nature, as children can be, and they sneak off to town, and they may steal a pig or pick somebody's vegetables from the garden, and some of them, as you've noticed, are more animalistic than the citizens of Barovia, and they have put a fear in the town. I have not dissuaded such a fear, for I truly do not wish to be bothered much with my studies. I do not want them to get hurt.
But wouldn't an abbot wish to lead more to the Morning Lord?
The Morning Lord is here, and he lives in each and every one of us that has not been corrupted by evil. So that the citizens of Kresk, I can hear their prayers, and I know that they truly wish that the Morning Lord could come and save them. But even I, once so connected with him, feel the disconnection through Barovia, this mist, this fog. Count Strahd, whatever evils he has placed, whatever curses are in this land, do not allow me to have the same connection I did before. And so I fear that even the people of Barovia have less of that connection now.
Can I do a sense motive on him
Yeah?
just to see if he's like, I guess what I'm curious about is if he is just putting on airs and talking himself up,
Mm-hmm.
being able to hear the townsfolk's it's secret. I don't know why does that roll secretly?
Because...
roll made blind. Okay.
Yeah,
There we
it's
go.
supposed to be one of those, like, I know what information to tell you kind of thing, and they just make them secret rolls that way.
Okay. Do you want me to leave it blind?
No, I opened it. You should be able to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a lot of strange mixing of signals from this guy. Everything he says, you can tell that, it is his truth. Right? You don't sense any lies that he is blatantly telling you. But you definitely sense there is an ulterior motive of his. And you question the necromancy bit a little bit as he speaks. But him being, a disciple of the Morning Lord, and him kind of wanting, this abbey to sort of not have the townsfolk involved, and you could understand, since you've been all over Barovia, that if one of these mongrel folks got spotted, that the townsfolk would probably just kill it. So again, yeah, he seems very truthful and very honest, but there's a strange intention that you just don't know yet, and it's off-putting.
So what do I notice from his necklace?
Oh, sorry. I could have just bogarted the last 10 minutes.
It looks like a wooden holy symbol of the Morning Lord. It's just kind of like this half sun with the rays.
You wouldn't happen to know of a holy symbol that is both good and for protection, that has to do with this abbot? Or not abbot, this abbey?
We have that holy symbol there above the mantle, and the one around my neck, neither of which give a divine power or have a magic to them. They are just conduits of prayer. Why do you ask? Did you come to the Abbey seeking power?
Not necessarily power, but we heard there was a way to possibly set the Morning Lord free again in the town of Barovia, and possibly stop the evil that is going on here.
Roll me a deception.
Oh man, I'm trying to be honest though.
Yeah, but you're not trying to find the holy artifact to do that. You're trying to find it to destroy Strahd.
Well, boom!
All right. He looks at you and sort of ponders your question for a moment, and you wish to set Barovia free, and there is maybe something in the Abbey that can help. Huh. Well, he sort of ponders for a long moment, and he goes, I do not know of anything here that you can take with you. For I will not be leaving the Abbey, and I do not trust the Barovian citizens to be able to appreciate or love my children as I do. But, and he sort of slowly starts to walk around the table again. He goes, I do have a few things I can give you if it is to save Barovia, and he moves, the holy symbol up on the thing kind of opens up to reveal like a little
It's,
hidden
it's
chamber.
a sun, right?
Yeah, and he moves it
Okay.
and reveals kind of like a little store cache, and he grabs a few things out, and he brings them back over. And none of you saw anything that would resemble a holy symbol. It looked like it was a book and some finery kind of thing. And he hands Enigmar you a little pouch, a little leather pouch that has 3 of the greater healing potions in it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Damn.
Hmm.
I do not venture
Awesome.
far from the Abbey much anymore, and so I believe these may be better suited for you and your friends.
Oh, I much appreciate that. Do you mind if we look around the Abbey? We've seemed to get along great with your kids.
His face sort of gets stern, and he says, I will allow you around the grounds. I will tell you that not all of my children are as civilized as the ones you have met. So be wary, and if any harm comes to them, understand that I will have to intervene. And that
Well, we did just get 3 healing potions to make sure they don't get hurt.
comes across very much like as a threat.
Mhm.
But he says you may explore the grounds, and if I can think of anything, I will call for you and I will let you know. But please,
Perhaps-
would you like to join us for dinner?
Thank
Yes.
you, but I do not possess a receptacle.
Why do you keep saying that? I like to eat. We know this.
Yes,
I'm-
please.
I am just ensuring that you get my portion.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry.
Perhaps this might jog your memory. Are you familiar with one Madame Ava?
And he looks at you and holds your eye contact for a moment and goes, I have heard of such a woman.
It seems as though one of your children is under the impression that you had had a Vistani visitor recently. Madame Ava had given us direction via and I don't have my notes in front of me. I can't remember what card it was.
The monk.
The monk.
Mhm.
And I'll just kind of like go through and just brief explanation of what the card said, what it meant, and that it kind of led us in this direction. See if that kind of jogs his memory a little bit.
Roll me a diplomacy.
I can do that. You know what? I don't like that.
Okay. Use your reroll.
I'm gonna do yup. Let's see, where's my actions? Let's try that again. Boop. Diplomacy.
Oh,
Oh God! No!
He ponders for a moment and goes, I am familiar with Madame Eva, although I have not met her personally. And yes, we did have a Vistani visitor. They come by every once in a while, for there are a few things that I cannot get outside of the Abbey. And so there are a few Vistani that I deal with over the course of a year who have a list to bring me certain materials. That is funny that you were given a card reading by somebody with these oracle powers, and the monk card would lead you here. I do not know of this item, treasure, whatever you called it that you speak of. For I only know of the two holy symbols, the one around my neck that I have brought with me from a far-off land, and the one that was here, the abbey. And he points back to the one hanging above the mantle. Like I said, you may wander the yards of the abbey, but do be careful. For again, not all of my children are as hospitable as the ones you've met.
What would you suggest we do if we are attacked?
Try not to kill them, please. There are other things here that may find that your presence is dangerous, so be careful. I would recommend maybe starting your search in the gardens, but be wary of what else is in the abbey.
Well, I'm glad to know that he has, as he like turns away out of earshot, I'll just be like, I'm glad to know that he has strict control over his children.
With your, let's see. What's your? Didn't one of you roll a really good sense motive?
I rolled a 20.
24.
I rolled a
Okay.
24.
Whoever wants can make another sense motive real quick at his last remark.
Sense motive is under which skill?
It'll be a skill by itself, but it is a perception check.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. That's not good. Give me the skill.
Wait, are we all roll?
If you want to. If you think your character would be scenting motives.
I have like, you have 0 wisdom.
I don't even think you would do
During-
it. Okay, I give up.
Okay. During this exchange, Vasilka has gone over the table and made you a plate of food and presented it to you, Hobokinn, because you guys talked about eating.
Mm.
There we go. Thanks. I'm trying to
Trying to
Yeah,
do this
Enigmar, with your keen eye
I like it.
and keen senses, that last remark had a intimidating or threat-like kind of cadence to it. With a 28, you're pretty sure that if you read that correctly, his children are a lot more dangerous than you thought, and that if you die, he's not gonna care much. And you're pretty sure, if you were to die, you think he'd probably feel better about the safety of everything that he's got going on here.
Okay. I'll let them know once we're out of earshot of him.
Well, normally I wouldn't advocate for the killing of innocent things. However, perhaps his children being under threat of death may not be such a bad thing. Supposing that it gets us closer to achieving our ends.
All right. And he will again extend an invitation to dinner. And if not, he will sort of make his way to the end of the table, ushering Vasilka to take her spot next to him, and he will dismiss you.
Does she fit in that chair?
Yes,
Big ass.
she's just
Okay.
it seems to be a little uncomfortable, but she doesn't seem to make a huge notice of that.
Look at Hobokinn. Are we staying for dinner?
I mean, I'm staying for dinner. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I'll eat.
We've
I'll
been
watch.
walking all day, and we haven't eaten anything. I don't know how you guys aren't hungry. Well, I know how you're not hungry.
Because I don't have a receptacle.
Yeah, weren't you talking always about not having money and always being hungry? We should eat.
Periwinkle from behind you goes, I'm pretty hungry. I could eat.
See? Plus, it's rude to not eat when people present you food.
If you'll excuse me, I shall go stand in this corner and go into standby mode. Please awake me if something arises for which you need my assistance. Just like, shut down. Because if it's 2 hours, I get a full rest.
I could eat for 2 hours.
So you guys join them at the table?
Yeah. Well, are you though? I don't know if you are or not.
I'm eating.
Okay.
And Irina, Periwinkle, and Reagan sit down, and they sort of have a simple, civil conversation with the abbot. Irina talks a little bit about the Morning Lord, and the abbot does seem pretty knowledgeable. Even you can tell Enigmar kind of the sense of divinity to kind of his being in itself kind of gives off a little bit of that clerical vibe, so to speak. And dinner is without any issue. And it's a hearty stew. It's nothing crazy. It's bread, things like that. And throughout the meal, a few other mongrel folk come in and grab a quick bite or grab some food and kind of scurry off. All very animal-like.
Okay, I want to during dinner, I want to ask, are there other houses of saints outside of this abbey that are in this town of Barovia, or in the place of Barovia?
This is the only abbey that I am aware of in Barovia, and as far as I can tell, hundreds of years ago, and even shortly after Strahd had taken his reign, this abbey was full of abbots, practicing, preaching the Morning Lord. I do not know the exact year or the time from when Strahd had decided to come here and decimate this abbey and those within. But when I found it, it was dirty, and I could tell there had been a great tragedy here. I know there is also a church in Vallaki in the town of Barovia, but from what I understand, they are both worn down. Their leader is not as in tune with the Morning Lord as maybe they should be, but I get the sense that if given right direction, they could be, and he sort of struggles to find the word for a moment. And he goes, they could be great conduits for the power.
Appreciate that.
Of course. Have you heard of other abbeys in Barovia?
Well, I wouldn't say they were abbeys, but they were churches of the Morning Lord when we went by one in Hobokinn.
Hmm.
And I think there was another church we walked by, but I'm not sure.
Ah, yes. The Morning Lord is still here, but his influence is shuttered. And he sort of looks up at the sky. It is hard to feel the Morning Lord's presence.
I guess that would be hard when it's always foggy and you can't see the sun.
Yes, whatever curse lay upon these lands that stems from Strahd has weakened the power of the Morning Lord. Are you believers in the Morning Lord? Or do you follow a different deity? For I can tell that you are not from here, and I am unfamiliar with your attire and your accents. So I assumed is from another place that maybe the Morning Lord's rays have influenced you, or there are many gods across the cosmos.
Well, I have been thinking of converting after time in an abbot, or not an abbot, so the person in one of the abbeys. And it actually happened after we were attacked by a vampire spawn.
Ah, yes. Strahd's children, as I have deemed to call them, the vampire spawn. It is rare that they attack in a holy place.
Well, he was kind of living in the basement.
Ah, the basement of a church?
Yes.
Interesting. And do you know why he was in the basement of the church?
It's a very long story.
Ah, I see.
Hobokinn, would you like to tell the story?
Well, okay. There was this priest guy, and it was his son, and well, he got hungry, and he kind of brought in people of the town, and he like ate them, and then I killed him.
Ah. Well, you have done a deed for good. But I do understand the father's love for their children. But yes, that is a dark path to walk, and I hope he finds redemption. I have hoped maybe we can bring him back to the light. The Morning Lord will praise him again. But it sounds like maybe the Morning Lord never left him. For
Well,
his
his head left his body.
His actions were of love, not evil. It is not a good thing that he did, but I do not think it. My sense is that it did not turn him evil.
So if the Morning Lord is like good and stuff, I still don't understand how you can hear prayer from other people that is not like spoken in your ear.
A very long time ago, before I found Barovia, I guess you could say, chosen by the Morning Lord to spread his word and his light. And one of those gifts was hearing prayer. And I would head to where I heard the weakest prayers. And that is what led me to Barovia. And I have not been able to leave since. And once I stepped upon these lands, my powers dwindled and my connection to the Morning Lord was severed.
So, like, if I pray right now, would you be able to hear what I say?
I would know the intention of your prayer.
I'm gonna attempt to make a prayer, but a deceptive prayer to see if he can actually understand what I'm saying. Is
Okay.
that like,
I'll have you
I guess
roll
I
a
don't really know how to do
deception.
that. Yeah. So I want to see if he can actually read my energy from the prayer.
Okay. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to have him. You're rolling a deception. I'm going to have him roll a perception then. Oh, he's got a nice perception. You pray, and, he's kind of in.
I think I would be praying for more food just to kind of.
Well, he is, looking at you pretty intense as you are sort of, head down, maybe kind of mumbling a prayer out, thinking about more food and things like that. And about a minute goes by, and you can see he smiles, and he says, he sort of stands up and walks over and grabs, a platter of something and walks it over to you and puts more on your plate and says, to wanting sustenance is a worthy prayer, but it can lead to gluttony, which can be dangerous. But you are...
Holy crap, he can actually hear what I said. I didn't speak any word, but he brought me exactly what I prayed for. I've never prayed before. Maybe this morning, Lord, is a good thing.
Like I said, that was my job for the Morning Lord, was to seek out prayers. And I would seek out the weakest prayers and try to help them see the light, bring them closer. And I do not know exactly what you said or what you asked of the Morning Lord, but I got the intention that you were hungry.
He goes to his card and just asks God to Morning Lord.
So, like, if you can do all that, like, how come you didn't make your children or whatever they are, like, look like me or look like him, but instead they kind of look like a kitty cat or like a spider or thing like that?
Yes, my children. Well, similar to Vasilka here, they are all lost souls. And I needed vessels for those souls, and so I created them.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Thank you. Anything else you guys would
guess-
like to do during dinner?
I got
How long
nothing.
has it been since we've been kind of sitting down eating?
I mean, it's probably been easily an hour with like casual conversation and things like that. And, Periwinkle tells him very dramatically of the heroics you guys have been through since you've met him. And Reagan, maybe tells, some more of a epic ballad or something like that. And there is just a music playing, and there's just kind of this white noise in the background. It's very pleasant the entire time. Maybe somebody's playing a harp or something like that above somewhere.
So, out of character,
Mhm.
Moz, do you need a full rest? No? Okay.
The only thing I get back with a full rest is if I wanted to use that skill thing
jumping
again.
thing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But other than that, I don't need it.
Okay. I guess I'm good on questions and everything.
As dinner sort of winds down, and you can tell everybody's pretty much done eating, the abbot will sort of look out a window as starts to get darker, and he goes, I do not have accommodations, comfortable accommodations for you, but if you wish, you may roll your bedrolls out by the hearth here, and rest for the evening. The rooms I have in the abbey are all occupied by my children, and as you have seen, they are not exactly the cleanliest. We are still learning, but if you wish to stay the evening, you are more than welcome to use this as your room.
Perhaps if you want to have a bat child, it will sleep hanging from the rafters, and we might be able to enjoy the floor there. That was an attempt at humor.
And he sort of
I
smiles.
don't see why funny.
Well, you try.
And you can see Vasilka sort of stands up and kind of curtsies and sort of walks behind the abbot and heads sort of up the staircase.
Should we take him up on his invite to explore the grounds?
I mean, I don't see why.
But is he out of this room?
He's still there. He seems to be
Okay.
enjoying, a glass of wine or something like that.
Oh, I'll wait to ask that until he leaves.
Yeah. We're going to roll out our bed things, but have it not like we just kind of
Yeah,
sit
and
there
it's a little
talking
bit
about
it's a
random shit that we used to-
little bit later that he leaves. It's probably 45 minutes or so. He's having a conversation again with Irina or somebody, and then he excuses himself for the evening.
All right. I want to check behind this thing.
Okay.
My click thing's not working.
Yeah, you go over there and you find the mechanism very quickly, and you open it up, and there's really not much back there. The Golden Sun disc itself is made of a combination of metals, you think, and kind of golden coated. I think it's probably worth a couple hundred gold pieces.
Well, I'm not trying to steal anything. I'm just trying to see if there's something hidden behind it that's could be this holy symbol. Because it says it's hidden behind the sun, in the house of a saint. So unless there's a different saint, which he said there isn't. So unless for some reason Strahd is also a saint, and it's in Castle Ravenloft.
Make me
I feel like
a
it's this.
it's like an intelligence roll.
Okay. My good trait.
And you're pretty smart.
Yeah, my character's pretty smart, man. You get glad. Let's see. How do I roll intelligence?
Can you just do it on the you just have a +5, so you can just do a D20 +5.
Okay.
Damn, you have a +5.
Ah, I suck.
I still we have a lot in common.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit with that as you are investigating this holy symbol and kind of going over what Madame Eva said. This might be too literal. Or no, the opposite. This holy, something hiding behind this holy symbol might be too figurative. You think that it's probably, any experience you've had with divination is that as much as they are cryptic, they're pretty logical once you look at them, like once you've solved it and you look back. So you think that this is, to think that it's behind this spot, you don't think that's correct. You think it's here, but you think your first thought was a little too narrowed.
On the nose.
Yeah, a little too on the nose.
I think I
Why
did.
are you opening their things?
I was just looking, okay? I was examining it. I am investigating, okay? I'm following the lead of where this card may take us. I'm pursuing a lead, if you will.
If it's behind a sun,
Do you get
which
any
way does
bonuses for
the sun
pursuing a lead? Because
come?
I would give you those bonuses to that roll in case it bumps it up.
I
think it's
don't
just
even
plus
know
one,
if it
though.
does.
I think you get like a +1 to some stuff, so that wouldn't help you. Have to be more.
I think it all like pursuing a lead. I think is only work like it only actually works for. Let me see. Can I post this? Why is this not posting? Does that work?
I can pursue.
Spend 1 minute examining. The detail is typically obvious or something you already discovered using call knowledge, sense
Huh.
motive, or
You know,
gather information.
You can use the gather information from this then.
I think I have to.
If that is a
right
better
over there,
roll.
and then I can.
Yeah, open it and then roll the diplomacy that's on there.
What the fuck? I don't get it.
Select your token.
Maybe.
Are you? There you go. You're all. There we go. Yeah. So, kind of furthering on, you think that you're not quite sure if maybe this holy symbol is the Morning Lord. You know, it sounds like whatever. It sounds like Strahd has tried to eradicate the Morning Lord from here. So it could be, but you'd think Strahd is thorough enough that he would not have left anything powerful like that here. So you might be looking for an artifact that was overlooked by Strahd. So you don't think there's a connection to the Morning Lord. Now, it's here in the Abbey, or on the Abbey grounds, maybe. Because, again, a little too on the nose to be on the mantle like that.
Okay. I let them know what my thoughts are based on what I was gathering my information while I was pursuing that.
Isn't like a holy symbol like a thing?
Yes, it could be like a thing, a cross. Yes.
It is a thing.
What
Yeah.
about the thing he was wearing on his neck?
I don't think that was it. It kind of looked like a bunch of metals and not actually too powerful. More for show than for usability, something like that, maybe.
You would know the basics of divine is that, somebody who is, channeling divine energy could really use any symbol. So,
Mhm. So, what's your name? Nunlock. Here we go. Sorry, I was trying to remember your name. Shall we go look around?
Yes, let's.
All right. Do we want to start inside here because there's multiple stairways? And I tell what happened earlier, like how he was making his threats. He kind of wants us dead. He doesn't actually want us to be here. And there's going to be some of his children that are extremely hostile.
Well, if we are to take him at his words, his other rooms would be full of his children as well.
I'm going to stand up for just a second, turn the light on. It got real dark here real fast.
Yeah, it did. He's pitch black.
Hmm.
I mean, if his children are very aggressive, maybe we can test out our new weapon.
He did specifically ask us not to kill them.
But I mean, if they come after us, I mean, it is what it is.
We can knock him unconscious and tie him up.
I can read and see.
Are we to
Yay.
assume that his assistance is no longer needed? Or that he is
Yes.
of no further use?
Yeah, he wasn't really helpful. He was more threatening than helpful, you know.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, if something attacked me, I'm going to attack it back.
Perhaps we should look
I
in the
want to
main
test out this
chapel.
new weapon.
If there is something here, perhaps it's in the main chapel. Something of, at least in his estimation, insignificance. But that is just what you call in the business a hunch.
Oh, we could do that. I did want to finish checking out in here before going to the main chapel.
I can acquiesce to that.
All right, we're checking this out.
What are we checking out?
Upstairs?
Yeah, I think we're going upstairs first, right?
Let's do it.
Boom!
Roll me perception checks as you sort of get to the stairs.
Sheesh.
Prepare dick punch.
I'll take it.
Oh, I suck. I suck the shit.
Got a paint can tied to a string swings down as we walk up.
No, but you very quickly realize this leads directly to the Abbey's room. Or another room. You hear somebody shuffling around as you sort of take that first step up. There is no door to the second floor. And Numlock, you can see there's like a desk over here. Not quite, you haven't quite got above head yet, for that level, because there is a railing. But you definitely know you'd be walking into a big space, about the same size, and it looks and sounds as open as you can kind of hear the music get a little bit louder.
Perhaps we should go to a different portion of the building.
That sounds fair. Can we peek in and see as we walk away? Or right before we walk away?
Yeah, I'll take stealth checks, though, from whoever's going to take the peek.
My stealth is terrible.
11.
Who is it?
Oh, no.
You rolled a 2.
I know.
You kind of pop your head
Oh
up a little
my
bit,
God.
and you make direct eye contact with another one of these mongrel folk, and it sort of snarls at you. This one.
I'm sorry, goodbye. And I leave.
Okay.
This isn't the way to the bathroom.
I was just trying to say your playing was beautiful. As I start heading to the downstairs.
We're about to see if we can actually leave it, though.
Well, it startled at me. It didn't try to kill me.
Oh, wait, that's not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted.
There's no
Okay,
token
never
in
mind
scene which
anyways.
gives you visibility.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. You guys enter a dark cellar. The smell of kind of mold and old wine and just kind of dampness overtakes you guys as you kind of get towards the landing, and that feeling of kind of cold, damp cellar is there as well.
I did know I had a torch, so I'm going to find a torch and use it. And I'm
I'll
going to,
get out my hooded lantern as well.
and I have both Trap Finder on and Pursue a Lead, so I'm actively looking for that shit.
I also have would low light vision work
Not
in here too?
Low light vision would be more moonlight type thing.
Okay.
So if they're both holding that, I'm gonna pull out my silver axe. Silver great axe.
Maybe it's under equipment torch.
Well, I'm just gonna put a um,
Torch right on me.
do it on both of you. Maybe. Did it not? Light? Oh, it would probably help if I made it torchy light colored.
That is a terrible way.
Okay.
Wait. Hey.
Yeah, this looks like a storage cellar. You see racks of wine and barrels of ale.
Hmm.
What would you guys like to do?
Just like go around, take a gander at the wine,
Yeah, you
see what all is in
see
here.
you see vintages from 150 years. Brandy from that long. I mean, this is quite a collection. I mean, this is like you saw. Well, granted, you saw a destroyed collection in the cellar of the vineyard, but this could easily be that and or better.
Do I see anything odd? I'm also actively looking for like hidden objects.
Nothing hidden. The room and like just the fact that what you get is that is odd is mostly just the collection itself, right? This guy, this abbot, has more alcohol, ale, and wine than anywhere you've been so far. Strikes you as odd. Some of the vintages go back almost 200 years.
He has more wine than the wizards of wine. This is quite peculiar.
And you said there's all kinds of. Are there? You said there's multiple kinds of spirits down here. It's not just wine.
Yeah, there's brandy. There's a couple different wines. These big casks. Now you look at the ale, and some of it's probably not good anymore because seems like it's been down here for so long. But you find like a small cask of whiskey, and there's just a very large assortment of alcohol.
So it's not like he has. It's not like he's a chronic alcoholic. He's just, or maybe he is, but he just has a metric F load.
It would take somebody a very, very long time to collect this. Even if things were better 10 years ago or so, or, even a couple years ago with the flowing of wine and stuff like that, from what you have gathered so far, there's really only 3 wines and maybe an ale that have sort of names have come across you guys. And this is ones you are going back decades.
So this is probably even before Strahd then.
Not that far, but
Okay.
far enough for you to think it's weird. To ring that little bell in your suspicious mind that says this is strange.
Do any of them have like less dust than the others? Maybe you've been picked up and corked.
You see that for the most part, it's pretty clean down here. Nothing seems to have been like recorked, but you find and see footprints, in the layers of dirt and stuff that are down here. And you can see, like this shelf, it has a couple different bottles missing, it looks like. Like you could see that there has been activity down here.
Can I investigate the footprints to see if they lead to anywhere other than the wines?
Sure, roll me a survival.
Nice.
Everything leads back
God.
to the stairs.
Hmm.
Ah,
Can I go and just like move some of the casks, or if I just move the casks, can I tell that they all have some sort of liquid in them?
Yeah, there. You probably find one that might be real empty, but for the most part, there is something liquidy in these barrels here and these barrels over here.
Hmm. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna start pulling on bottles. Just like pull them out,
Okay.
push them back in, pull them out, push them back in.
Yeah, you do
until he
that for a
goes through
while.
every single one.
Yeah,
Nothing happens.
nothing happens.
Okay. It seems as though there is not a strange hidden device in these within these shelves. Perhaps there
Well,
is. Perhaps this room is a red herring.
Or
If only I
just
took
a
that
storage
ability.
cellar, and you guys turn around, and Reagan has grabbed 1 or 2 bottles, and he's putting them in his backpack.
Reagan,
are you
put it
doing?
down. Hands in your pockets.
This guy's got more wine than he can drink for years.
Yeah, but like I love a wine more, maybe than others, but like it's still stealing.
Then again, I mean, look at what he's
I
done to
mean,
those poor people upstairs.
my god is Caden Kalian, and this would be considered a holy room at a church of him, and so
This
I'm
is true,
just
as I am one as well.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
I'll find-
and so I'm just making sure I'm gonna spread the prosperity of Caden Kalian everywhere we go, and this guy will help.
Well,
I
like I guess if
wonder-
everybody's doing it,
Well, we don't want to take a whole lot. I'm just taking 2, and honestly, I want to bring these back to Irwin because I've never heard of some of these, and you guys were gone for a couple days, but we spent a long night talking about the wine situation after his family brought some stuff in, and there's stuff here that he mentioned, but it would have been his like great third great grandfather who would have made it. It just doesn't it
You
seems a little
know-
odd, right?
what if we took a sip out of them? And I'm gonna go grab one of those wines that maybe I haven't recognized or haven't seen
Well,
before.
I
and
mean,
just
yeah, I was gonna do
look
that,
at-
but I was gonna, maybe do it with Irwin or his family or something. That way they could tell us a little bit more. I mean, I'm not trying to be greedy here.
Can I cork one of the wines that are sitting out there and take a swig and put the cork back in and just leave it? No way, it's
Sure.
not like gone.
You feel poison that you never know.
That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. Trying to see if it,
You have now died.
I mean, I don't know what Hobokinn's palate for wine would be, but it's pretty good.
it's a shame to leave it behind, but stealing is stealing.
put
Respect
like a-
Hobokinn.
I put like a gold coin where I took the bottle.
All right. Shall we make our way back upstairs?
Yes.
That's quick.
Yeah, if you preload the scenes, they do load pretty quickly.
Hmm.
There's also
Where'd you
not
know?
8,000 things that have to load anymore, so.
True. Perhaps we should make our way into the main chapel, or if we were to take his suggestion, which I normally would not suggest, we could explore the gardens.
Main chapel first, then gardens.
Is there? I went blind.
Yeah.
So do I.
Yes, let me give you back your torches because it is now dark.
Mm.
Not that has any significance to do with anything. I'm not planning anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
I would like to roll a sense motive check on JJ.
Me as well.
Like, am I?
I'm still gonna
Yes.
continue not to hold a torch, but continue to hold my great axe and just stick by one of these
Yeah.
gentlemen's side.
You guys got some torches out. Perfect. All right, you guys can venture forth.
I will stick next to Enigmar.
That's why I'm moving very slow so you can still see me the whole time.
Why is my character not moving? That's so weird. Here, I'm gonna refresh.
Okay, I was gonna say I could always just delete that one and give you a new token too if it doesn't want to work. Being strange.
It was weird because it was acting like I had moved it to all of those locations and kept the squares highlighted. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh, man,
All right,
Foundry's
perfect.
fucked up today.
Why?
Oh, Moss's controller.
Oh yeah. And you guys pass the well. You can hear from kind of these storage sheds. You can kind of vaguely see. Let's see. I'm gonna go more. So I can also see what's happening.
Sounds reasonable.
Some more scratching and kind of hollering almost from kind of those shed areas. And you can see Marzena is now sort of like you had said earlier. She is climbed to the top of this post and is hanging upside down, sleeping.
Oh, look how cute. But remember, she's the one on the leash. So we got to be careful. Should we head back down here?
There is
My
a
click
door.
doesn't work. I can't ping shit.
Oh, well, it would help if I
Here?
maybe made it. Hold on, yeah. I made it a solid wall and not a door. Give me a
Nice.
moment. Well, I'll just manually move it. There is a wooden door there.
I'm gonna listen in, see if there's anything we can hear anything on the outside.
Sure, roll me a perception check.
Sure.
Here we are.
What question? Oh, I guess it's pursue a lead too, right?
Yeah.
Fucking I hate my life.
Numlock, you put your ear to the door and you hear a cacophony of noises. Everything from what sounds like crying children to other animalistic hollerings and groanings and growling, and you could sort of start hearing it as you were walking up, but whatever this building and that door is made out of is making it very is absorbing the sound very well. But once you get your head to it, it is very loud. You know, the moment you open that door, it's probably going to wake some people up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna immediately turn back towards the other two and tell them what I hear. Shall we prepare a forced entry?
Well, and if it's children and not his children, that would be very concerning.
It all sounds very animalistic, so you have a feeling it's his children.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think we want to. Do we think this place leads somewhere else?
I mean, it's a 2-story building.
I mean, it would be because we don't want to hurt or kill any of his children. Might not be a good idea, but we do need to find something here.
you
Well,
think
you are the investigator. I will follow your lead.
What did it make it seem what? Or okay, from my knowledge of all the conversations we had,
Mhm.
and do I think it would be more towards like the garden than inside a building?
I mean, your character is smart enough uh, to think that it said behind, so it could be in this building, or they're I don't know. You haven't really gone. Maybe it's buried somewhere, behind the church in some way, or something like that, or maybe it is in this building. But you definitely don't think it was in the main building. That's for sure.
Maybe it would be a good idea to check outside first, looking at all see if there's any symbols or anything on the. Because this isn't the main abbey, right?
No, the main abbey is where you came out of. Is
Oh,
where you were
okay.
before. That's like the main building. So you have a feeling it's not going to be in there. Sorry.
So with our torches on, can we see anything that might have a symbol of a sun or anything on the building? Because I know I'm being very narrow-minded as the investigator, but I'm just trying to like get all my leads and my thought processes and everything going.
Yeah. You don't see. Well, kind of right. So there's a plaque on this door as well that has some sort of uh, scripture on it, and it does have a little symbol etched into the plaque of the Morning Lord. But that's really about it. You don't, other than that, and that just seems, sort of like a live, laugh, love type decoration at this point.
Well, Numlock, we could go in there, but I believe we might have to fight some of the children. Now there is the sun, so it might lead to our investigation. But there is a chance that it could lead to us killing his children. Which it might be more reasonable to work outside right now and maybe investigate the insides in the morning. Or maybe these will be asleep in the morning and maybe they are all nocturnal. We can avoid conflict that way.
I would tend to concur. Perhaps unnecessary violence might not be the direction we should pursue.
All right, let's you said there's gardens or something, right?
As you walked in, you did see some headstones over this way, and you did see some sort of fields over here. Whether it's more cemetery or not, you're not 100% sure. So behind, well, in front of behind, depending on how you're looking at it, as you walked in, there was gravestones. If you're looking at the map, and this is your 12 o'clock direction, directly in front of you guys. There was a cemetery kind of to the 7 o'clock behind the main building, and then it looked like there's some sort of field further to the 12 o'clock on the other side of this building.
Okay, I want to check the one down where I can't click for some reason.
Yeah,
I draw a line.
Kind of heading back to the front gate.
Yeah.
Can we tell where these like pins are?
Yeah, so
is that a wall to a building, or is that
it's the wall to the abbey, which is still goes up about 15 feet. And you can see like on top of these, there's like wooden railings on the inside, and those scarecrow guards are there, looking down at you a little bit. But I'll move you guys quickly because I know where all the wall stuff is. Oops, let me do this. Boop. All right. Which direction did you want to go? You want to go to by the front gate or past the second building?
This way.
All right. Keep moving. Yeah. Get you guys.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not letting me click or do anything fun today.
You just got to reload.
Try it.
All right. So you guys are now probably
I was kicked out.
50 feet to the south. And you can kind of see headstones in the shadow of the moon and the fog and whatnot below you. And you guys can sort of free roam this area, and when somebody
It like takes me out and I had to relog in.
that's fine.
Glancing at the headstone, see if anything like.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Why does my character? Oh, there it is.
23.
23.
One thing you do notice is that it looks like some of these have recently been dug up.
Ah.
Nigmar, yes, you definitely can tell that recently some of these have been dug up. And that the names on most of these looks like they were probably monks of the abbey. And you can tell they range from 20 years ago to 200 years ago.
All right. So while I'm checking all this stuff out too, I'm also looking for possible things that might be buried. So I'm looking to see like if any of the tombs might have a sun on them, and like pay extra close attention to those ones. Or
Yeah, they all have some sort of scripture thing, and you do see the morning star, but one right here, as you're walking through, almost seems like it's missing something that was embedded in the headstone. It's about, yay big. It looks kind of a good size, maybe even on the larger size of what you think a holy symbol would look like. It sort of looks like a full sun, where the symbol of the Morning Lord that you've seen so far has been a half a sun. So this one seems to be slightly different variation, and it seems to be the oldest headstone going back. Actually, it doesn't even have a date on it. The name isn't really even legible. It's so worn with time. But with your sort of investigation powers, you can tell this probably was the original abbot, if not something that was here before, since you just, with that natural 20, and you're kind of, cued on weird things, this feels ancient. Like you feel a power. Faded, but you think that this is where what you were looking for was in that spot.
Ooh, so maybe the abbot, after we explained it, took it. So I kind of let them know this was what we were looking for. It's gone now. Does it look like it was recently removed? Like, can I tell by the?
Kind of. It's hard to tell because the headstone itself is so old. But yes, you would say that the stone that's in the indent seems to be less oxidized. Again, it's hard to tell, but that looks not as worn as if whatever that item was protecting it from nature.
I do believe that it was removed recently, and it might have been after we told them about the holy symbol.
Hmm.
which is why his tone changed and started becoming threatening.
Hmm. I don't really think I have anything that might help here. Hmm.
I think he has it on his person.
Enigma, roll me a survival
like-
check.
Sure.
Well, I guess I would have been in standby mode, so I wouldn't know if he ever like got up
He went
and
upstairs.
came out.
You guys didn't see him go outside. He went upstairs.
And he didn't talk to any of his children or anything.
You don't remember him.
He did
It
say
had
he
been
can
just
read
you
prayers.
guys for the last bit of things. A couple of them came in to get food, but they left when saw you there.
And what's her face went to bed. She didn't go outside or anything either, did she?
No, and now that you think about it, she actually never said a single word to you guys.
Perfect. That's what we want.
And we also never really said a single word to her either.
Exactly. With a 27, you do notice that, like, on the backside of these two headstones here, there's like a collection of dirt. At first, you thought, well, maybe it was, whoever was digging up some of these other ones, but it wouldn't be there. That shows that this grave was dug up and the dirt flung hit these ones, and you see a couple sets of strange tracks. Kind of, they look animal. They're like animal paws, but the way it walks, it's bipedal and strange animal kind of markings as well.
We should keep tracking this. As I bring it up to everybody and tell them what I see and start following. I just start following wherever the tracks go.
Yeah, you sort of lose them because they do kind of get overrun by snow, but they lead back into the abbey.
Like this Addie, the main one.
Yeah.
I still can't click. Fuck this thing. Okay.
Yeah, you sort of lose them around here, but they seem to be heading.
Now, could I tell what kind of tracks they were? Like, it's not like cat paws or.
You're pretty sure it's
Rats or-
one of the mongrels, just because they have a strange humanoid animal kind of hybrid thing to them. So, like, it could have looked like toe beans, but also toe beans connected to a regular foot. Like, just a weird track.
Trying to figure out which one it could have possibly been.
You can make me another survival check as you sort of lose them
Alright.
for a moment.
Fuck. Roll a fucking two.
You think that because you sort of lose them here, and you're looking around, going, "Well, if they were going to head into the abbey, they probably would have been able to follow them, since you're right in line with it."
Do you guys see the footprints anymore? Now I'm going to ask them to help me.
Yeah, whoever wants to roll survival can roll
Okay.
survival.
My
So then the
survival is
search.
dog water, but
Yeah,
That's okay.
barring
I
an
rolled a
F1,
2. I rolled a 2. There you go.
barring
Numlock,
an F1.
you don't pick up the tracks, but you do not think that those tracks went into the abbey. But you don't.
would I be suspicious that maybe they went up north a little bit?
Yeah, it's your
Perhaps.
best guess.
Okay, you can see my measured distance, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything over here?
No, just the wall.
Like,
I mean, you can.
okay, so
This wall is probably 5 feet high, so most of you can probably see over it, and it's just cliff. onto the hill that you guys walked up.
Do I smell like the food we're eating? Do I smell like a lingering scent of that? Maybe someone came into the room and grabbed a bite to eat and then left. Trying to follow my own lead with the smell.
With your 3, no.
Figured I'd ask.
Yeah. If you would rolled higher, maybe. But then again,
All right.
they're older tracks, so they're not fresh.
Well, if we don't think they went through the Abbey, I guess we can head up this way. So I can't fucking ping. I gotta fucking.
Can you use
Do
your
random shit.
WASD to move your guy? As long as you have your token clicked.
Yes.
Okay.
I just can't ping where I want to go.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you can move a little bit.
Ah.
Sorry. This game hates me. Okay, give me a break. And I'm still looking to see if maybe like the tracks pick up again, you know?
Yeah. You don't find them again, sadly.
Sounds reasonable.
I mean, you see other tracks, but the ones you were following you knew were older. These are, somewhat fresh and look like, there's probably people that walk by up and down this area quite frequently.
All right, and there's a field up here, right?
Yeah, you saw something up there.
All right. Well, let's head towards the field area.
I would hypothesize that they went into this building, as that seems the most likely place.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's doors on our way on the right, right?
Windows. That would be
Windows,
boarded
okay.
up. Should be boarded up.
Okay. I just see these little, like, how do I explain what this is? There's like little. Oh, did that ping?
Yeah, that panged. That panged.
I can't ping it again, but there's like these two little things that look like candles that I keep seeing.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it is window sills, but you can tell they are boarded up from the inside.
Okay, I thought those were, or what's it called?
Foundry's being a pain in the ass. Every now and again, it locks up my mouse.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. But continue on.
This looks like an empty, maybe old guard building. You see some, bedrolls and blankets and stuff, but nobody is there.
Is this the room that we heard all the screaming and stuff before, right?
No, that is
over
in this
here.
building. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can
Okay.
faintly hear it here too. Like through the windows and stuff, you can kind of hear this like animalistic noise happening. Even though they are boarded, you can't really see inside, but you can hear things are creatures.
It seems as though one way or another we are going to have to encounter these creatures.
Well, might as well then. Try not to kill them.
Right, as you get there, Nigmar, and you guys kind of catch up to the end of this building, in between these two buildings, you see a half dozen silhouettes kind of in what looks to be these fields of some kind. I'll take perception checks from everybody.
Two ones.
Kind of move up and you see these silhouettes. Enigmar, you notice pretty quickly, given your little bit of low light vision, or numlock, that you're pretty sure they're scarecrows, but they are dressed up in poses. So for a moment, it kind of confuses you.
Well, we're going to have to go in somewhere.
So there are effectively 2 scarecrows in each of these little pockets of looks like garden vegetables and things like that. Go ahead and make me perception checks. Enigmar, you can use your pursue a lead, gather information if you would like.
Okay. So read investigation bonus. Man, I wish I still had those fucking what's it called?
Yeah.
Those macros. I had all my macros. Now I can't even fucking find the one. Pendulum pack, maybe.
Numlock, you notice that this scarecrow, one of them, seems to be off. Not the scarecrow itself, but like how it is on the ground. Where the other one seems sturdy, this one sort of seems to kind of sway a little bit in the wind. And as you further investigate, you can tell that the ground around it is not as secure. Oh, it's off diplomacy. I thought it was a visual one. That's right. Same kind of thing. You notice that the scarecrow that's like right here seems to be looser, or the ground around it seems to have been messed with. You're muted, Moss.
Sorry, just draw my great sword and just poke.
I kind of want to dig up where it was.
Yeah, your sword goes right through it, as it is pretty agitated
Okay.
earth.
Oh, I was talking about the scarecrow.
Oh, yeah, that also the same thing.
No,
It
yeah,
was pretty,
okay.
yeah.
The earth seems to be loose. Perhaps we could pull up the scarecrow and see if there's something underneath.
I would like to do that.
You guys dig around the scarecrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't take long. You get probably, half a foot in, and you find a crude leather pouch.
Interesting.
Not quite what we were looking for, but we'll see.
And
Hand it over to Enigmar. Let you open it.
in the pouch is looks to be a holy symbol. Looks about the same size and design of which you think would fit back in that headstone. The difference is it feels full silver, and it's a little bit bigger than the palm of your hand. It looks, it has the design of a sun, and in the middle has a giant blue gem. And as you pick it up and investigate it, you guys hear a scream almost out of the ground.
I'm going to assume the rest of our group is still with us.
Oh no.
Like Irina, Periwinkle, Reagan.
Yeah, I just didn't have enough time to give them stats or anything.
Oh, okay.
So
just give them all nat 20s. They don't have to do anything else but nat 20.
Well, I would assume the big one's just like me. So,
but
Probably
we're
my
gonna go ahead and roll
character.
initiative.
Sheesh.
As these undead, I'll show you what they look like. Oh,
I can't even fucking get
as
to my
these sort
character
of come out of the
Oh,
ground.
damn.
They are wearing on their
sheet. I like them.
armor the insignia of the Vanzorovich family. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is all of them. Hobokinn. You are first.
Trying to get my rage to. I'm almost there. Trying to get my rage to activate, but I'm trying to find the macro.
Gotcha.
It's the one.
Oh man, I gotta find devise a stratagem.
Here we go. I think I got
If you
the
go
correct
into the
rage.
compendium and just write it, it should bring you all the. Yep. It looks like you got it on there.
There's just so many. What the hell is the thing down here?
Oh, that's the default. It's your turn.
Oh, very nice. I can't tell if I need to move to this one or I can just swing at it. The new one says 8 feet, but like
You
it's not
can-
10 and it's not 5.
That's.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna make you take a movement to move into that one. Sorry, it's with the map and whatnot. So you could just make sure move yourself closer so that you can. It doesn't give you the this is out of your reach or something like that. And that's fine.
All right.
Sometimes it likes to do that.
I'm going to attempt. Oh my god! Don't just give it to me. I'm going to attempt an inspiring martial stance.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay.
That is
Okay, I
so
think that-
cool.
Sadly, it
Think
doesn't
that
actually
worked.
I
do
love
anything
that.
on a crit, but
There we go.
You've done if that worked.
Is it not giving everyone?
It's not showing any of the buffs. Like mine's not even showing
Hmm.
devise a stratagem anymore.
I have a martial aura and inspiring martial stance.
all right. Well, we know what the device stratagem stuff does, so that's fine. Everybody will have a +1 on attack rolls and
Plus
saves
one.
against mental effects.
All right, I'm going to swing at this one. Wait, does it give it to me?
Yeah, because I put it
Oh,
on.
does it give it to myself?
I could just do this too.
Is that attack potency on there? So I'm not
It's
sure
just
if that's
whichever
giving me a
one
plus
gives you a
one.
+1.
Okay, for some reason, it won't even let me use it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
also
not-
don't have the
giving it to me.
mods that I normally have, which makes some things a lot easier because, again, one of those mods is broken. So
Sweet.
I'll
Oh,
have
there
it.
you go. Critical success.
I'll just add
Well, that was
add
the-
a menu.
Martial stance. But yeah, go ahead and just make sure it's added on there because the potency bonus is going to be for the auto progression. All right, that will hit 19.
Oh my god. So a 25. I don't know if I click this, is it going to take it to me? Okay,
I
good.
got it. I got it.
Thank you so much.
It's very wounded.
I guess we swing it again.
And you hit again. Roll for that damage. You have defeated the first white.
Nice. And then it's the end of my turn.
Okay. This white is going to. I'm just gonna take a nice little jaunt up to Numlock here and try to kill you. With its claws, it's going to attack. Let's see. I will need you to make that fortitude save for me there. Numlock. Success. All right. You will still take damage, as it still did hit. Oh, no. 7 points of damage. Let's see. Okay. You feel as if its claws are corrupt with energy of the dead, and if you fail that save, it's not going to be fun. I'll get one more attack on you. But
Wow.
I'll miss the second attack. Very, very poorly. This white is going to step up to Hobokinn and do the same thing. Attack you. And a hit. So if you will roll that fortitude save for me.
Is that fear?
It is not fear based.
Okay. So I will not have a manual. Oh, fudge. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. This ain't a censored.
All right.
Well, I guess we'll see what it does.
Yeah. Let me just make sure. Okay. So you feel your life force be drained from you. You will take 10 points of damage, and it will attack a second time and miss.
Thank God.
This one will.
Or thank the Morning Lord.
Or thank the Morning Lord. Numlock, if you'll try to make that fortitude save for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Nice. Don't have to worry about that. You'll take a little bit of damage, and second attack will hit. If you roll the fortitude again for me. Critical success. God, I'm just not going to get you with this corrupting spite. Enigmar.
Do I have to move to hit this guy?
How far are you? No,
Well-
no, it wouldn't be considered a move. It's close
Okay.
enough.
Devise a stratagem.
Oh my God.
I don't even know if I can use my spells.
Anything that would be considered a strike action would then get
No,
that
I
one.
mean, I don't even have my spells. I don't even know how to like. I can't
Oh,
even use,
yeah.
like.
Which one would you want to use?
Probably the arc, or like the fire one that I had.
Remember cantrip. So you had electric arc, right?
Yeah,
And was it ignition?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And then I had that water spout thing.
Yes. I don't remember how you got your spells though.
Wizard dedication.
Wizard. Okay, so prepared.
What does Hobokinn have on him? Does he have like let's see, what is it called? I have
I'm
a
currently drained one.
ooh, I think no,
You have
I
spells
think
now.
this did that show up in the chat?
It did.
Yeah.
I think this can help with drain, right?
Reduces clumsy, enfeebled, or sickened.
You have a creature with multiple issues. Man, thought I took something that did drain.
Drain's a tough one. It's generally magical. That heals the drain because it's them feeding on your spirit. But you do have spells now, so
Ew, okay.
at least the cantrips, which I think is all you had.
Well, no, I had a level 1, and it was the
Okay.
one where I could. But I'm going to cast this.
Like the screaming one for like a.
Oh wait, no,
Like
this
we did
one's
to
a
my axe.
strike.
Yep, that one's an attack.
Just a strike. Electric arc then.
Okay. On this guy in front of you?
Yeah, and well, that guy's farther than 5 feet, so yeah, just him.
You will fail. Roll the damage.
Big money, no whammy, no whammy.
Is it letting you roll
Wait,
damage?
nah,
There you go.
but it's rolling full. It's not rolling half.
That's right. Because things are messed up. We'll just roll with how the game wants to roll right now. All right.
Okay.
Numlock.
Let's see. So they've both already gone, and I'm the last one in.
I don't even think it says they take half.
Okay. I'm just gonna attack this one with a dragging strike if I can.
Okay. All right, remember to
Oh shoot! Hold on.
target whichever
There we go.
one.
Hit.
Which one are you hitting?
That one.
Oh, we target's not on that one. Okay. Okay. So we'll become off guard and roll your damage. 18. Good damage.
Wait, I only did one action.
We did technically 2 with the spell.
Oh, yeah. Well, I still have one more, right?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Hobokinn, do you take any actual damage, or is it all, what's it called?
I had to have taken damage if he hit me. I'm scrolling up.
Really?
Right now.
But
He's only missing.
no,
No,
did
he's still in his stamina.
Okay. Well then,
Oh, I see.
I'm just I don't know what I'll do. Pass.
Okay. Numlock, you had made your first attack. Successfully dragged this guy, maybe collided him with the other white. So he's now off guard.
Okay. I'll do my second attack. Attack penalty, attack potency.
And remember, his great sword is like a magical item now, right?
He's got it on there.
It's like super charged.
It's got +1 potency.
Oh wait, don't
Does
forget
that
to add
automatically +1 for what?
It should.
for me for the inspiring martial stance.
Oh, that's I don't know if I'm in the middle of it.
It's like 30 feet. You're.
Say because it should be adding it automatically, shouldn't it? Or is that one of the mods that
I
is not
added the
active
buff
right
on
now?
there. Yeah, it should have you on there now.
Unfortunately, we're struggling
not-
because what's it called?
Adding it. Here, I'll just put it in manually. And I think we got a +1 attack potency from leveling up, but it's not adding it to my
Oh, yeah, it might
sword.
be. Let's just add +2 with the inspiring and the potency. That's fine.
Weird. That should be adding it. I don't know
It
why.
could be a mod that I had.
Okay.
That'll
Hit.
hit.
21.
That'll kill. Another white.
It will kill. And then attack number 3. And +2 inspiring. 21 hit.
Jump.
27 damage.
Very wounded as well. And it is this white's turn, who is gonna... Doesn't really have to move, but I will move it for shits and giggles.
It says it's 6 feet away from me and it's standing on top of my... It's in my square.
And it's going to
Fuck
claw
balls.
at you. If you'll go ahead and roll that fortitude save for me.
Is this an immobilized, paralyzed, or slow?
No.
Drained. Oh no.
Strain. Second attack.
I'm using
Yes.
Exploit Thunder
Okay.
and moving out of its range.
Cool. Perfect.
If I can't. Well, oh, there we go.
And then it will use its last action to move up.
Sounds good.
This one will move in on Enigmar. Oh, you're already affected, so you're good there.
Well, he also missed.
Did he?
Yeah.
I won.
Oh,
I have a 22. You rolled a 21.
Yep. Okay, we're good there. All right, second attack. Miss. Miss. Okay. This one will move in on Numlock. Draw away. Hit. Roll me that fortitude save, please. Nice. I'll take 9 damage. Second attack. Miss. And its turn. Turn one all the way up here. It's gonna move in on Numlock again. Miss. 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 Oh, hit. Nice. If you will... Yeah, 42 save.
20.
Damn. You just beat
Well
Drain
done.
already?
That's a lot.
8 points of
He
damage.
is a robot.
Okay. And as we come to the top of the second round, I think that's where we're going to call this evening. Mostly just so that maybe I can get you guys your character sheets back before we finish this combat. But yeah, we're gonna end it there on the top of the round with Hobokinn ready to swing. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for us this evening. I will get everything figured out for next week and why everything hated me on the other game world. But before we go for the evening, see what you guys got going on the internets. And, take it away, Moss. We'll just kind of go from Moss to Biggles.
Yeah. As always, Jacob's Ladder coming out on Fridays at 3 p.m. Central, and then Massive Meal After Tip on Mondays. And then, I don't have anything that I say in a particular order, so it gets all jumbled up, and it just is completely unprofessional. But that's what we do around here, things unprofessionally. Strange Aeons on Fridays on Moonskull.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, and Saturday morning map making. Forgot about that too.
There's one. Biggles, what do you got going on?
Well, Friday I'm going to do a birthday stream because I won't be here on Wednesday, which is my actual birthday. So that would be next week when we usually play. Because I will be out of state. So I will. So Friday we're going to do a little birthday stream. If any of you guys want to come on, it's around 8:30 Eastern. So we're going to do a birthday stream for me, and then I'll be gone for a week while I'm in a different state. So come hang out on Friday for my birthday.
You heard him there. Go hang out with Pickles for his birthday stream on Friday. Anthony, are you going to be around on Biggles' stream on Friday?
I will be asleep because I work at 4 a.m. the next day.
Ah, that's fair. That's
God bless
fair.
you.
I sort of miss. I didn't get up that early, but I sort of miss the early morning schedule, the like 6 to 2.
Yeah.
Well, I have to get up at 2:30 in the morning, so
Yeah,
that's about.
don't miss that. That's yeah.
Yuck.
Hey, I just got a fat raise. I'm trying to. I get there with
That'll-
a smile and a cheerful glim.
Yeah, no, that'll definitely keep you going. That'll give you some energy for a while, you know?
Yeah.
But,
And
Well-
then you realize the money spends just as fast as it used to. And then you're like, I need
Right.
another
You're
freaking
like,
raise. I
shit.
hate this place.
That might happen to you guys, man, but
I should probably
I don't
go
like
ask for
crap.
another one. Maybe one of these days when I feel like actually having the conversation. But for now, I'm okay. But me, yeah, we are going to take next week off. We're probably going to come live, but Sanguine Destiny will not be live. Maybe we'll, I know he kind of made it a goofy suggestion, but if Moss and Anthony are around, I would totally be down to do a Baldur's Gate run. We could do something crazy, like the All Dwarf Barbarian
Oh, yeah.
or something like that.
See if we can beat the game in 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Watch them. Okay, if all three
Dude,
of
there
us
are
study,
mods.
I was gonna say, if all three of us study a bunch of speed running tactics.
Just get the jump, the long jump. Everybody has a long jump, and you just long jump everything.
Yeah, long strider or whatever.
I watched that speed run. It was disgusting, and the actual person who made it was sitting there like, do you know how long we spent? And like certain sections that they were jumping past. Do you know how long we spent on this part?
Well, I know there was one speedrun thing for a while where you actually went into a dev pocket where the devs had just stashed
Still
some
in
stuff off the map, and it was like a bunch of really strong items that they moved, and the devs were like, or the people watching, I think it was the devs, and they were like, how'd you know about that?
We were just
Well,
spamming
they
jump.
kept putting their what's that girl's name in there? I already forgot. They kept stuffing her in like a box.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really weird. But yeah. No, maybe, I'll be around. Moss, Anthony. We'll chat over the week. Maybe we'll still be live on the channel. We'll just kind of do something else for a little bit. Maybe we'll do a one-shot of some kind. But yeah, and check out Jacob's Ladder on Friday. And then we got a couple other things in the works here on the channel. So we'll be, got some other stuff coming up. Other than that, just right now, these two things. Please comment on the video, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let your friends know we are here and we enjoy doing this. And you know what? We'll catch you guys later.